I started this video without my cap on, and I couldn't figure out why I looked so weird in the little screen, and then I realized I always look weird in the screen. This week's question comes from Twitter. My recent ex has started going through a slut phase, like turbo slut phase. It makes me uneasy. How do I move forward? Well, this is sort of a tricky thing. First of all, I do not understand what a turbo slut is or what numbers would qualify for that. I don't see anything wrong with consensually sleeping with whoever you want or being sexually active, as long as you are of legal age and you are being safe and you are not hurting yourself or the people you are sleeping with. And I don't exactly know what is making you uneasy, but slut-shaming in any way, shape, or form is just wrong, period. And that is not necessarily directed at you, that is just a general statement. Now, if you are worried that he is sleeping with people to get back at you, then that is something that might need to be addressed differently, because that would mean you're implying you still care about him as a human and you simply do not want him to hurt himself. Otherwise, I do not think it is any of your business who or how many people your ex is sleeping with. So when you say that it is making you uneasy, I think that you just need to realize that this person does not belong to you, and they never belong to you, and they are completely free to do whatever they want. However, it is healthy that you are saying that you want to move forward, so props to you for wanting to move forward and for wanting to get back to being fabulous. I realize that it can suck to see just about anything regarding an ex right after a breakup. I know that I have been through rough breakups where I would just see a status message from my ex saying they're going out to eat, and it would make me want to lie in bed for a week and cry and watch my Hills DVDs, which the older I get actually is my ideal weekend activity. Yeah. So possibly you may want to consider blocking him out of your life, at least for now, if you are having such a strong negative reaction. You could hide him on Facebook, and you can hide him on any other social networking sites you have him on. And if you are trying to be friends with him, then you may just have to realize that is not something that is going to happen right now. The best way to move forward after a relationship is not to stay stuck looking at what the other person is doing, but to actually start moving forward. You can hang out with some friends, you can go to a movie, or you can do some hobbies that you've been neglecting, or you can really throw yourself into work. You need to focus on getting yourself back up instead of focusing on how the other person is going on with their lives, because that is just going to make you feel crappy all the time. And also, it's good to remember that you existed just fine before this person, and you will continue to exist just fine without this person. So I am going to be sending you lots of positive vibes, because I know how much it sucks to be stuck in that place where everything that you see an ex doing sends you on an emotional roller coaster. But you will move on in time, especially because it does sound like you want to move on. So as usual, if you have any questions for future videos, you can leave them in the comments, or you can send me a message on my channel at youtube.com/JennyK1. I will see you guys Wednesday. I really want to lie in bed and watch The Hills now and cry. Really bad. I'm gonna do that later.